Good morning, everybody. Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad. We are finally leaving. Gonna head on our next adventure to Koh Chang and Koh Phu. It's gonna be an awesome trip. Big, beautiful, baby. When did you get that? Freedom right there. It is a big island, actually. It's just not really that inhabited. Lucky for us. Hang on. It wasn't focused. Okay, go. One more time. Let me see you jump. We've got a lot of people coming with us. This happens to me every time when I get stuck at home for long periods of time. I find myself on the internet and getting caught up in all of the drama on the computer. You know, in the past, I guess 4 or 5 years, there's been a lot of YouTubers, a lot of just kind of recently some internet news channels about Thailand and stuff like that, which I think is good, and they're entertaining. But a lot of times it's all negative drama stuff, you know, and that's all people see right now because they can't come to Thailand. So, and I got caught up in it too, like listening to all the stuff. Because especially on the news, like they're not hardly reporting anything good. The headlines are always the bad stuff, so everybody gets a sour taste in their mouth. But I have to remind myself, even me, I have to remind myself all the time. I didn't move to Thailand because the people are so clever, you know. I moved to Thailand because it was very relaxing here, like people don't worry too much about everything, and it was a calm. I have to remind myself that's why I'm here, not because, you know, I want everybody to be super intelligent and make all the right choices, and it is what it is here. Like they're just not really, a lot of people in the world, especially in Thailand, are not very clever. So you can't really have it both ways, I think. I love it here, and to be honest with you, this only happens to me when I get caught up on the news or the TV, because outside things are not always what you think it might be, the doom and gloom. You go outside, and that's what we've been showing for the last 3 years during this crazy time. I think, well, let me just, never mind. I've been talking to a lot of people in the last couple of days on some bicycle trips about what's going on, only because I'm gonna tell you right now, in our town there's a lot of COVID. Especially there's Paige's aunt and uncle that we visited the other day. We're gonna go for a walk. Let's walk. The whole family has COVID now. Even the little daughter, who's kind of mentally challenged, I'll say, she ended up with it too. But here's the thing, nobody's sick, but what I've talked to certain people, they say they're not really afraid of being sick. They're afraid of having to go to the hospital for 10 to 14 days. Good morning. Because they can't afford to do that. Now her family's all checked into the hospital, and they've been there over a week now. So anyway, don't try to make sense of that, you know. I mean, they have no problems. But then they tested the entire market, because they're in the market, and a lot of people have it. But a lot of people, So they keep testing, and then they put them in the hospital, and then they got to come out and then probably get it again because it's a virus, even though they're not sick. So it hurts sometimes to think about it. Me and Paige hasn't had it. We've probably been exposed to it so much. Look how beautiful that is. That it's not affecting us anyway, you know? That's just my opinion on that. But I don't run around testing myself every other day either, so. We're gonna have a great trip. I'm just sharing this with you because this is my frustrations of being home so long and getting caught up with everything. But you okay, puppy? You lonely, huh? You lonely? Have nobody to attack you no more? Hmm? Okay, I have a treat for you in my pocket. Okay, let's don't talk about this anymore. I'm sorry to bring it up, but I'm just sharing my everyday life and frustrations, and things aren't as bad as what you think they are on TV. We're gonna have a great trip. I hope you guys come with us on this trip, and let's go find out. Let's go find out what's going on inside Thailand.
Some sky now.
A lot of people that watch my channel, most of the people are wanting to come to Thailand long term or retire, or they're married to a Thai. That's usually my typical audience. And I've said this before, in the last 2 or 3 years, it's probably not the best time to come to Thailand for a holiday, on short stay, because a lot of things, it's just not fun, you know, and a lot of times some of the rules that they have punish you for fun. So a lot of things, and I talk to Thai people too about this, that they don't want to come because we don't want to wear the mask. You know, the thing is, when we go to holiday, we want to feel special, we want to have fun, we want to forget about our problems. That's why we travel and have a holiday. And you're not going to get that right now. Not everywhere, but a lot of the places aren't open still, and there's still quite a few restrictions on entertainment stuff. So this has kind of just popped up. Oh, it's festival time, yeah. And still, it's as of right now, it's not a very good time. And will it change soon? I don't think so. I don't think it's an easy task for them to really get together to come up with actual solutions, because that would require you to think about everything in a whole, and even think about beyond circumstances for consequences for circumstances that you implement. But that's a lot of the problem here in Thailand. There's not a lot of consequences for people to make stupid mistakes. It's simple here, very simple, and that's still the reason why I like it here. And I just have to remind myself that I don't think it's going to be a good time to come to Thailand for a while. Just my opinion. For holiday. If you're going to come here long term, it's perfect because there's not a lot of travelers and things are pretty inexpensive. People are still friendly. And if you're going to come here longer than 60 days, or really 30 days, you can have a great time. But if you're coming for like a week or two, it's not. Maisa no. But because of I talked earlier about the COVID cases, this is our festival time today. And you can see there's nobody here. In the market, you have to do a test to get into the market. So,
You just have to check your temperature.
oh, I thought you said I had to do a test.
No, just temperature.
Well, they always do that. That's nothing different.
Yeah. The test is for the people who selling things.
No,
You want to sell things, you have to test before.
they've tested everybody in the market with that ATK test. If you want to enter, just the regular temperature check. Okay. Well, that's pretty. But nobody wants to come get COVID and have to sit in a hospital for 10 days. They got stuff to do. Me too, I would freak out. Good morning, Biggin. Relax. Relax. What do you want? We'll see you again in a couple weeks, okay? Well, one kitty came back, waiting on the rock for you. Kitty about to have some more baby kittens. I got a couple of more stalls, huh, out here? Would you like a weapon?
สวยๆเลยนะคะ
It's good to see this though. Okay, we'll have to do our COVID test before we go in, huh?
Check temperature.
We got the mob squad here.
Check the temperature.
Yay.
ไส้ลงมาค่ะ
ขอดูเอกสาร
Just รับเมื่อนครับ
ค่ะ
ไม่อยากดูรับเมื่อน
ขอดูนิดนึงนะคะ
โอเค
จะเรียนคนเดียวก็ได้แต่ขอดูไว้แล้ว
Say hello
ของเราก็มีทุกวันเหมือนปะมีค่ะหนูถือตั้งแต่เมืองนอ
ถ้าก งั้นคุณก็เข้าไม่ได้
Yay.
ถ้าไม่มีออกซิเจนต้องขอใบรับรองเข้ามาแบบ
ดู
ที่
อะไร
ต้องพกอยู่แล้ว
แม่นค่ะ
Oh, vaccine. Okay.
หน่วยเบอร์แล้วมาดูเนี่ย
You want to see mine?
โอเค
Look, you want to see mine? อยากดูไหม
เป็นชื่อแล้วก็เบอร์โทรให้หน่อยค่ะแม่นต้องลงทุกวันจ้ะต้องเขียนทุกวันเป็นมาแบบเพชรเป็นโกแม่นค่ะ
ไม่เป็นไรครับ That was fun. We're just gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Okay. Actually,
ไม่รู้ดิซ้ำแหวะ
ดอกไม้ทูบเทียนว่าสามารถหยิบได้เลยนะครับ ก ราะว่า
She have to
ทางวัด
work
ได้จัด
today
เตรียมไว้
Everybody go
นัก
down
ท่อง
here.
เที่ยวหรือว่าผู้แสวงบุญนะครับได้
Might as well. We had to just about donate our blood to come in.
ฮะ
หยิบได้เลยนะครับดอกไม้ทูบเทียนทางวัดที่จะจัดเตรียมไว้รอนะครับ
What happens if you don't have your vaccine? You got
บ
to
ริจาค
test
ได้
too?
แต่ศรัทธานะครับได้แต่ศรัทธาที่ได้
I think so.
My room
ส่วนในครั้งนี้ทางวัดไม่ระบุหลัก
Did you have both of mine on yours
ก็
too?
ท่าน
Okay.
เดินไปมานะครับ ทางด้านใต้ของดอกไม้ทูบเทียนจะมี
Yeah.
ตักบาตร
It's working out good for them,
ผู้
huh?
อายุนะครับเพื่อต่ออายุเพราะดวงท่านไม่ดีก็ขอ
They want to check again? Here. All right. Too tight. Okay. I don't know. I'm sure they got to pay a lot of money to have these stalls still. Out here, probably 6,000 baht, maybe.
Anyway, the guy told Kudun every year they came there and make good profit. That is to make, I don't know. That's why they coming back every year.
Well, normally this place is full of Lao people, so. And I think a lot of Thai people right now, like your dad told me last night, it's not a lot of it now, it's not that they're scared of COVID. They don't have any money. That's what my father-in-law said last night. He said that nobody's scared anymore. They just don't have any money. They don't want to sit in a hospital and lose more money by not being able to work. So but if you like markets, normally there's so many people, it's very difficult to enjoy it. It's a great time to come and probably get some really good deals if you have some money. So it's a perfect time to come for some people. Good morning, Nick. How are you? We just had to go through the market. Have to give a blood test to walk through.
Ready?
No,
Blood test or
no. They want to see your vaccine.
where?
To go to the market.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just being a smart ass this morning. You know what that means. You lived in California,
So,
right?
About the ThatPhanom people
Uh-huh.
at the market. You mean the ThatPhanom market?
Yeah.
They get the COVID.
Yeah, her family lives there too, her uncle. Yeah.
But they find they just lock them in the hospital.
Yeah.
Same all day.
Nobody's sick, they just test positive. So a couple of people got sick, but they tested everybody. Now they have to go sit at the hospital for 10 days.
For 10 days, right? That's the
Yeah.
problem, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big problem. But they're not sick, so
Uh-huh.
not good, huh?
No good, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you gotta go to the Gauchan?
We're leaving tomorrow morning, so we won't see you again for a couple weeks.
Enjoy, okay?
Okay. You want to come with?
No, thanks. Nobody take care of it. Thank you anyway.
They've been taking care of it for a long time.
Maybe next time.
Oh, next
Then
time.
they can be
Yeah.
on their own.
Okay. Here, Scruffy. My mother-in-law told me, Matt, damn, somebody just pickpocketed her. She had 9,000 baht in her purse. A lot of times people, they're so relaxed about leaving their stuff laying around, not secure, because typically there's not a lot of thieves in Thailand, really. But anyway, it happened. Somebody stole 9,000 baht from her, so I feel really bad because she does not have a lot of money and lives in the whole family works together to. She's kind of the person who handles all the money there because everybody in the house is not real clever. So she had all the money. It's gone.
She said somebody in the house.
Somebody in her house.
Yeah, she's maybe the guy's girlfriend.
Oh. Well, the ladies are going to walk down here and eat some soup. I said, well, let's go with them. Might as well. We're going to be gone for a few weeks. This is the Thailand fast food noodle soup.
นี่เขาแอร์พายใหญ่คุณเชียงน่าจะสปื้น วันอย่างค่ะโอ้แม่คุยกันดีบ่มีหมู่คุยเลยเมื่อวานมาประจำมาให้สุดชีสเค้ก
Gua Kobe. I am here at Jack's pharmacy. Let's go in. I want to ask Jack a couple of questions. So I come here a lot because I like Jack. Jack speaks pretty good English. And when I have a question about a word or a sentence or a cultural misunderstanding, I come here and I talk to Jack. And he seems to always have the right answer. So I want to ask Jack a couple of questions. Good morning, Jack. How are you? Or good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. What is this? It's afternoon already.
It is afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. Busy day today?
Not really.
Every time I come here, it gets busy though.
I think after you.
Jack, I want to ask you a couple questions.
Yes.
I need to buy some stuff too, but I want to ask you a couple questions. First, before I ask you, I want to give you my analysis, some things that I've analyzed before I ask the question.
Yes.
So, when people hear when they ride bicycles, like road bikes, they have the nice road bike uniform, helmet, usually a face shield, and glasses.
Yes.
However, my question is why don't Thai people wear glasses when they ride motorbikes? Because when I'm going down the road and I see them constantly, I see a lot of people with eye patches, and I see them going like this because the sun's bright, or they're going like this because they got stuff in their eye because there's a lot of bugs and sand. Do they, before you answer, do they like to, is it, they can't see with the glasses on the motorbike, or is it something that's not a fashion to them? What is it? You know?
Why they don't wearing the glasses, right?
When they're riding a motorbike, but they wear it when they're riding a bicycle.
I think for me, the bicycle is kind of, you have to have like a uniform and things that look good, look cool.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was.
I think in that way. But normally, if you see Thai people, even we have like very strong sunlight, but we don't usually wearing glasses, right?
Yeah.
Because we used to it. And for me myself, when I ride my motorcycle, I don't wearing anything, the glasses or the things, but in terms of the bicycle, it look cool, right? You have those kind of stuff
We always, foreigners, we're trying to
Yes.
analyze everything, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of how we are.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking at first, well, maybe their eyes are different than mine. Maybe they're stronger. Or maybe it's because their eyes are a little slanted and the eyelashes protect it. I don't know what it is. But I notice a lot of people rubbing their eye and wearing eye. So stuff does get in their eye. And they're okay with that as long as they're not wearing the glasses, right?
Correct.
And the sun and everything else. So it's like, but I see little kids to old people. So it's just, everybody just doesn't wear it. I thought maybe their eyes, they don't like the glasses. But then I see them on bicycles wearing the glasses. I'm like, they just don't like the damn glasses. So whatever, up to them. So basically they just don't like to wear the glasses.
Yeah.
When they're on the motorbike.
For me also, I don't want to wear anything,
Right.
Uh-huh.
Does it bother you? Does it impair your vision at all with the glasses?
Yes. But in the same way, when I normally I see the foreigners, those of them, I mean, most of them always wearing the black glasses, right?
Yeah.
Because of the sunlight, right?
A lot of it, I think, is the sun, but there's so much dirt. Like at night, I have clear ones that I wear at night because of bugs. I don't want bugs in my eye. It hurts, and I don't want rocks and sand in my eye too because I don't want to wreck my motorbike. Because I got some shit in my eye, But you wear glasses when you're riding your motorbike too.
Vision glasses.
Yeah, but you have to wear the glasses.
Yeah. But
these,
really have my.
I just dropped them. These right here, I don't take them a lot, but if I have a fever or any kind of ache from walking, I love these things right here. They're a little bit of a ibuprofen and a little bit of a painkiller. You have some stronger stuff too. I thought you had like 600 or 800 milligram ibuprofen too, right?
I have 600, but not classed together. Paracetamol is a single ibuprofen.
I don't think you can get this in the U.S. anything over 200.
Really, if in USA, do you think how much it cost me?
That package, I have no idea. A lot more than Thailand, I know that.
It is 40 baht. 40 baht is about
40 baht. That is
one something dollar.
It is exactly. Let's see, $1.20.
But which is okay, right?
Yeah.
Not too expensive.
You can't buy a bottle of water in America for $1.20. What are you talking about? Maybe half a bottle.
Many your viewers are asking about the drug or the thing that they worry or they're concerned about bringing to Thailand, right?
Yeah, they used to be. I mean, I've made quite a few videos with you, and they have quite a bit of concern about. And I just tell them, worst case scenario is to come to Thailand and go to a clinic or go to a major hospital.
Correct.
And get reevaluated. Have them check your whatever, and then let them prescribe, because sometimes the dosage is a little bit stronger here, or the medicine's the same but a different name.
But I understand the case because some people, some patients, they need specific medication for themselves, but the isolation, the thing that you can do, like you have to go to, if like specific medication, right? Just go to your doctor, ask them to write the letters that show the medication that you are using.
If they're coming to visit, right?
Correct.
Okay.
If they need to use in a long, how to say, long staff, long duration, and long period of time here. Long stay, if they want to do a long stay. But if not a specific medication, just normal thing like hypertension, diabetes, heart.
Well, you have a book that shows specific drugs and what the other names, the same drug but a different name, right?
Yeah. Normally we will. I leave it anyway. We will try to figure out which brand name in the same ingredients or the same drug, we will try to get the real thing or the same medication.
A lot of it is diabetic stuff.
But the only one problem medication is about the psychiatric things.
Yeah, you can't get that without a prescription.
Yeah. Because some painkiller contain of this drug. They cannot take to Thailand. If they need to have to go to see a doctor and ask the doctor to write the letter of the medication or something.
Jack, has a lot of my viewers come visited you?
Yeah.
Jack's wonderful. Yeah, just talking to him, you guys know you got to come see Jack. But he said, man, I've had a lot of people come here. I said, man, they haven't even started to come yet. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm back home. I didn't want to film going through there, but there's literally about 20 police officers right here. Normally that happens because there's a pretty famous Vietnamese restaurant right there, and when they have officials come, they block everything off so they can park. In my mind, I think, man, there's so many, and I don't want this to ever be a police state, but there's so many people around here that they drive recklessly, they run stop signs, they do all kind of crazy stuff, but there's nobody here to implement the law and have create circumstances for bad behavior. If they would just use some of this manpower to actually not make a police state, but there's like 20 police over here.
Yeah, what they doing?
Probably somebody trying to go eat, I don't know. But there's literally nobody in the market. Like the market is empty, nobody. I rode by there just now, yeah. I don't know, these guys are probably waiting for somebody to go eat. What do you think? I'm not gonna go over there. They just let me drive through. As an added bonus for sticking with me this long in the video, I haven't aggravated you or pissed you off, so you stayed this long. I've actually got some helpful information on how to cure the sand flea bites. And a lot of people have asked me this. If you've ever been bitten by sand fleas, it's a horrible experience. Like it takes like a minimum of 6 weeks for this thing to cure, and a lot of times it leaves scars on you, and they're bad. First thing you got to do is remember to put coconut oil all over your body before you go out there, and you won't get bit at all. I say that. For the most part, you won't get bit because they don't like the coconut oil. What is wrong with that cat's running like a lowrider? And anyway, they sell this pretty much at all the local markets by the water, coconut oil. But this is a paste made from shell. And I'm going to take you to the market. Paige actually already bought some, but I wanted to take you again to show you where to buy it, what it's called. So get your Thai wife, or write this down, or wake her up later on and show her what this is. It doesn't last forever though, it dries up, but at least you'll know what it is and you can buy it. And it's a paste, and what you do is you put it on your bite and it pulls out the poison. Just let it dry on your sore, and it'll pull it out. It still will take a couple weeks to heal, but it won't be that bad. Okay, let's go to the market. I was talking to Jack for quite a while, almost 2.5 hours. He said, you know what, if you can remember, a year or so ago, there was one case of COVID in the market, and they shut the market completely down, cleaned everything for like 10 days. So it's not as bad as it used to be. At least now, you know, the only reason why they're probably doing it right now, putting people in the hospital, they're being so strict about it, is because we're having our festival. And it's a governor thing. But The government's a little different than Mukdahan next to us, because Mukdahan, they didn't have any restrictions. Like, they had all their festivals this year, and it's governed a little bit different, and they had no problems. They weren't probably testing everybody every second of the way. What is this? It looks like a baked potato. Oh, phanom. That looks pretty good, actually.
Hi, Kim. The shell outside kind of frozen cookie.
Oh.
And then
E-bite. Okay, let's go in here and see how many people are still alive. Just kidding. All these people are just chilling out in their tuk-tuks. Over here. The coconut lady's gone. Usually you can find it where there's coconut, but don't worry. We have some at home. I'll show you what it looks like, and Paige will tell us what it's called. Let's go in the danger zone market and see if there's some in here too. Looks okay. Is somebody in the shop? Oh, they're closed. That's her cousins. They're all in the hospital having a 10-day vacation. Is this a white one?
สีขาว
It's the same thing?
similar สีแดง have cumin
This has cumin in it.
อันนึงค่ะ
And this is a coconut. I mean, this is a shell. The shell that they they cook it, right? And then they smash it up and make it into a paste. And what's the name of it?
ปูนเคี้ยวหมาก
Boon Kioma.
yeah.
Boon Kioma. Took my? Okay. She laughed at me. I must have got it right. Okay. And that's what it looks like. And you just put a look. We had some, but it dried up. So it's only 10 baht. We'll bring extra and give it to some people if they need it.
You can put a little water stir it.
These people have been doing the same thing throughout the whole COVID thing. There's no customers, but they come here and they sit all day and do nothing instead of trying to figure out something different. A lot of trash ladies there, huh?
Got 300 something a day.
Yeah, they're raising the minimum wage now. They're trying to raise the minimum wage to 495 baht a day. And of course, that'll create a little bit of inflation. If you want any pharmaceuticals, you have to speak to that little red box at this location. Jack doesn't do that. Well, I'm just about all packed up, ready to go. We're about to head to Mamu's house for dinner. I want to show you guys one more thing that I bought in Thailand that was a really good buy. And it's these, I got these on Lazada. It's clippers, Camel, and it's cordless. They charge really fast. Of course, it's 220 volt. But I can carry these around with me on our trips and cut my hair on the road. So about my hair, I've said this a few times. I didn't always have my hair like this when I got out of the military. I had it for a little while and then I had it styled. I had it kind of tight on the side a little bit, but I always had it kind of spiked up in the front. And that's how I liked it. But just like the military, it makes sense to have hair like this here in Thailand, mainly because it's hot and it's very humid. And it's easy for me just to cut it myself And the thing about it is I'm retired, which means I no longer have to really care what people think about me. I don't have to do things I really don't want to do. And I don't have to try to impress anybody with a hairstyle. So this is easy for me. I cut it usually a couple times, sometimes 3 times a month. And it feels good because sometimes it's so damn hot. And when it gets a little bit long, I want to just shave it all off. So anyway, those clippers were a really good buy on Lazada. And they weren't expensive at all. I want to say they were only like 500 baht, like $15. But yeah, I just started doing that in Thailand because after a while, it just made sense to have hair like this. And you'll see a lot of the time men have short hair like this also, just because it's just the climate. It's not a fashion statement. I don't give a shit, and it works for me. Let's go to Mamu's. We are at Lan Mamu. All of a sudden, she's like really busy. And she has a table full of food for us. Look at that. Wow, that looks really good. เป็นตาแซ่บ
เป็นตาแซ่บเป็นตาอร่อย
ได้ภาพว่าเป็นตาแซ่บ
เอาโลดน่ารักเป็นตาฟังมันเป็นสิ่งที่
Can I sit here?
ฟังแล้วมันในหูมันม่วนนะ
เป็นตาแซ่บนะปากหวานกับแบบลูกเบบี้นุ่มเบบี้
Boom, baby. It's like a scallop. อร่อยท้องเสีย
เดี๋ยวแล้วเราก็เอาหรอกนะก็น่าแย่งปล่อยปลาปีก็ได้ยองนะ
Yay. Yay.
แต่เขาอัดน้ำผับเดย์ดูอยู่
Okay,
เที่ยวให้
happy
สนุก
birthday.
ให้สนุก
เที่ยวให้สนุกนะเที่ยวเผื่อด้วยกินเผื่อด้วย
กินเยอะๆเด้อ
ไอ้พวกนี้ไม่มาไม่ได้ส่งแล้วพวกนี้น่ะไปเลยจะมาบ่ายเฮ้ยเที่ยงเข้ามาเนาะกินเที่ยงมันจะกินบ่ได้เมื่อนี้ไปกินอันก๋วยเตี๋ยว
Well, guys, I'm going to end today's video. I know it was a long video. It's going to be an awesome trip. I can't wait to get on the road. It's been about 6 weeks, maybe 7. I don't know. We love to be home with the family, but this time of year, we got a lot of things to take care of. Immigration stuff, holidays, a lot of things. Insurance for myself, it needs to be renewed, and our tax and tags for the vehicles. February is a busy month for us. But anyway, if you guys are going to be in Phuoc Chang area Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, February the 15th, we're going to be at Annie P's restaurant at 12:30. We have a lunch buffet prepared. If you guys want to show up for that, we had a couple cancellations on the trip, and there might be a few tables available. Anyway, I hope you come with us on this next trip. It's going to be fun, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on the road again. Bye.